So I've already got my hood and contacts in. We're going to start right off with the white face paint. And a brush or a sponge will do. I prefer using a sponge. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just keep painting your face white. And then once I get to my hood, I have to lift it up a bit so I get the paint underneath it so none of my skin or my hair shows through. And then onto a setting powder. We use this to go over the face paint so it's not as shiny and it doesn't rub off as easily. I pour a little bit into the lid and just start going over all of the white to set it down. And then once you think you've applied enough, apply more! You know you've added enough setting powder when you can touch your face and none of the white rubs off. Moving on to the eyes, I prefer to use a black liquid liner. You could also use a pencil liner, but I'm definitely going to be using the white pencil liner as well. Guys, I hate this eyeliner for this reason. Now this is going to be pretty simple. I'm going off of the Harley from the Batman the Animated Series, and this is a little different from the previous Harley I did because I left the white around my eyes. From Batman the Animated Series, actually her whole eyes are just black from her mask, so I'm just going to go ahead and paint my whole eye black. But to make them look bigger and cartoony, I'm leaving this little edge and painting it white. And if your eyelashes are dark and stubborn like mine and they show through that white makeup we're using to make our eyes look bigger, take one of those white mascaras and paint them lighter so you won't be able to tell. Moving on to fake lashes, I applied the really dark and heavy ones on my top lids and used the little pieces that I've actually cut up for my bottom lids. I do one last check with my mask and then take out the black liquid liner and continue to fill in my eyes so all of the white is gone. Moving back to the face, we're going to add a little bit of blush to our cheeks just so our face doesn't look so flat. Sure, this is a really light pink color and just dab a little bit on the high parts of your cheekbones. And then to contour our face a little more, I'm taking this really light bluish gray color and I'm adding this to the hollows of my cheeks, as well as down the sides of my nose. And then make sure you go back and blend everything very thoroughly. And now to apply the mask, I'm using a little bit of spirit gum, and don't forget the remover to take it off afterwards. I usually apply the spirit gum directly to the mask in the areas at my temples. Make sure it's dried slightly and tacky before you stick it to your face. And then you're going to have to hold it there for a few minutes until it dries. And now on to my favorite part, the lips. First we're going to be using this dark red, and as always I use the 24-hour color stay so that it never moves and I don't have to worry about it while I'm wearing this all day at a convention. And with this red, we're only going to be painting in the very centers of our lips. Then going back to my liquid eyeliner, I'm going to line my entire lips. For right now, I'm just going to follow the natural shape of my lips and then feather it softly in to blend it into the red. Lastly, to make my smile look even more cartoonish, I'm going to draw in these extra lines on the side to make it look like I'm always smiling. I'm not sure what one I like better. I definitely like this mouth better, and it looks kind of weird when you're not smiling. Oh, I guess it kind of looks okay still. But when you're smiling, you're like, yeah, this is Harley face. I'm not sure if I like the black eyes, even though it's more accurate to the cartoon. I might keep the white in there. I'm not sure. We'll see when July comes and I head to Comic-Con. But yeah, there's a new Harley makeup tutorial for you guys. Who am I, bird? Do you like it? Are you not scared? You don't look scared. Okay, the bird says bye. Bye, bird! He's like on his tiptoes. Do you see him? He's like, reach! Reach! Oh.